Jameson Taillon gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Cesar here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Frazier sprinting after it. He's there and records the first down. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Right. Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, his batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Moran gloves it. Throw on the bag at first, and his side is retired. Phillies down in order. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jonathan Villar. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand, losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans. Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Villar on at first, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. D-Row, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And an all-time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fourth.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Corey Dickerson stands in as he looks at ball one here. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A 1-2 pitch. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. One for the Pirates here, and it comes via the... So striding in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitches look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today. He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. VR takes it in. Throw on to first, two gone. So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty here with two men out. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Sixth home run on the season for him, and it brings the Phillies back.
And he was totally dialed in for the first two hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number two, all even at one apiece. So coming to the plate, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Here it comes.
Ball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Right back to the mound for Arrieta. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Striding into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Quinn is there. Two gone.
Batting it. Not shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball one to start the at-bat. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hey. 2-2. So a full count now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch is popped up. Moran has a play. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. So 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Polanco. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The bat, the second baseman,
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball heading for the alley. Polanco on the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. So first and third with one away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First offering on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the bleachers and gone. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. 32 now for the season, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. VR scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher, number 41,
Settling in now, Drew Butera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Pirates 1.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher, Davidson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
3-1 the count now. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
1-0 the count. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll reach first safely. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Drilled to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. And he lays off there, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Gio Gonzalez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings, and the runner will get back standing. From the belt, the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Gonzalez, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery is too late at first, and the run is in to score. So stepping in, Kevin Kramer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
We're seeing quite
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So digging in, Nick Williams.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
The 1-0 home. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Dickerson. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Digging in, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Five runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that one right down Main Street.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Polanco. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. At the plate, Scott Kingery. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Our score holds at 5 apiece. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. This is flared out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Craig Kimbrell answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Adam Frazier. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. So here now is the pitcher, Craig Kimbrell. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Popped him up. Here comes Dickerson. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
Yeah, Dan, I'm a little taken aback by this. I thought we were going to have a low-scoring game like Matty just attested to. But the offense, let's tip our hat. Some guys were missing locations, and they didn't miss the heater.
You know what, D-Row, this just goes to show you, no matter how you look at it paper before that started, we both thought that this was going to be a low-scoring affair. 2 really good pitches. That hasn't been the case. When you think you have it figured out, you haven't come close to figuring any of it out.
Now the 2-1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Bryce Harper. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His 2nd home run of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Tyler Lyons, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Pirates 5. Here's Gregory Polanco. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Changeup called strike 1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Kramer is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Nick Williams will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Grounded weakly toward third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Striding in, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here's the 1-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Number 44.
In now, Kevin Kramer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 2-2. Line towards center field. Quinn is there. 2 gone.
Up next is Tyler. No pitcher, Tyler.
Lonnie Chisenhall will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Keone Kela is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Andrew McCutchen is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Line drive to center field. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. And a rare display of small ball here as he puts this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Bryce Harper will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. 2nd on the team and runs batted in. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The set and the 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out, bases loaded. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Phillies leave him loaded. They lead it 7-5. David Robertson comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Robertson has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Robertson, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And he fouls this one off. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Williams. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next to the fight.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He went down on strikes last time up. Line towards center field. And he drops it. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Gregory Polanco. And it's fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Michael Feliz is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Check his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll lay off a slider too low. Ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Feliz is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty B, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Aaron Altair will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Aaron Altair.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's now an 8-5 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Men on third with 2 down. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Hit sharply on the ground. VR has it. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Phils get just one despite this RBI triple. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Phillies 8 and the Pirates 5. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit hard to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. On a rope to the second baseman. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Fouled off. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2 and allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Dickerson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they cut it to an 8-6 affair.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. And now let's see. The throw will go to third. And they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. Here now the 2-2. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Now with us 8-7.
Keeps fighting knocked him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count still. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
0-1, here it comes. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Pirates 7. Richard Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Come on, Harper.
Digging in to try it again.
He
Roman
is up
Quinn.
this
He'll try
inning.
and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He went deep back in the 5th. Infield in the overshift here now.
He is already 2 for 3 with 2
now
home
looks like a
runs.
right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Popped him up. Rodriguez in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first base for 17.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
In the air now out to left field. Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Hops this one up. Franco is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Pulled toward runner field. Quinn giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Striding in once again, Gregory Polanco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now back, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary.